just a chance to highlight what is a team every year that we started 3 years ago when this began, 365 Sports, and something I've done since like 1991, I think almost every year but one since 91. Arrived in Waco in 2010 to ruin Paul's life, and we started immediately what is honoring student athletes who maintain, at the time it was a grade point average or an average of 90 or better. Now it's bumped to 95. Nobody complained. There are valedictorians and salutatorians, but there's also the larger schools around this area, Midway, Temple, Killeen High, the schools in Killeen, Belton. Not all of them have a representative, but they have over 2,000 students. Some have 2,700, and you might be 25th in a class of, 598 seniors. And so from schools that have maybe 100 kids to schools that have 2,900. So we mentioned the team on May 1st. Here is the ad that was in Sunday's Waco Tribune Herald. There's a picture, and there's the 10, 11 of the young men and women. Bill Peterson, the assistant head coach, associate head coach to Scott Drews, our guest speaker. There are the others. And there are the sponsors at the bottom. The average grade point average on a numerical scale is 102.6. Sounds like a radio station. And then there are 7 who have at least valedictorians or salutatorians. And we've had sometimes as many as 10 or 12. But valedictorian and salutatorian doesn't mean you're in, but it surely helps because a lot of them get really good financial money anyway. But go to the second page. The young lady, let's see, the second row, second one over in what looks like a gray shirt. That's Grace Stalker from Abbott, who's going to the United States Naval Academy.
Wow.
Yeah. So the boy next to her, Reed Tarter, and all these are like, for example, I think is it Ivory Scott or Talia Gibbs are going to Howard, which is cool. It's one of those traditional black colleges. I love that. But Tarter had a chance to go to Stanford or Rice. I never got those letters. He was going to go to Stanford or Rice. He picked Rice because he's on a track scholarship at Rice and just finished 6th in the state at the state track meet in the 1600. Broke a 43-year-old record at Midway High School for his time. So let's see. Westbrook, Nathan Westbrook, second row all the way to the right. He happens to be going to a place called Harvard. And these are just some of the stories. It's just amazing, these young men and women. Now, the gold star is actually the valedictorian. There's a notation to the right that's wrong. And we're going to reprint the newspaper ad Wednesday morning. It's on me and E.J. Gambardella. Thank you so much. But the gold stars are valedictorians. The silver stars are the salutatorians. And then, of course, the sponsors at the bottom. We're going to do that Wednesday night. Can't wait. Wanted to show the pictures of the young men and women that we honor Wednesday night at the Presidential Suite at McLean Stadium. 7 o'clock, our banquet will be conducted. All right, when we come back,